Okay, we're recording. So basically, the purpose of this meeting is I wanted to cover three things that I messaged to you guys. One is about our premier groups in general, you know, how you think they're going, and then get ready for our next premier group starting next week. The second one is Lisa is going to be starting a shake and share group. And she's going to tell us about that, and she invited us to all be part of it with her and invite our customers as well, which will help all of us hit Success Club in August, so that's the plan. And then the third thing is our size group. I'm calling it a Super Size Me. So we're going to be running this for all of Team Engage. Basically, we can talk about that. So let's start with the Premier Group first. And I just want to get your guys' feedback on how do you think it's going, and is there anything that we need to change or improve on? All right.
I was thinking, can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead, Armando.
I would think we should look into something to have more of the challengers engage, because it looks like more of us coaches are doing most of the either the selfie posts of our workouts. So I don't know. I've been thinking of what to come up with and to have the challengers. I know some of them might be shy, might be something new for them, but something to have them engage and at least throw a selfie so we could be on top of it and show motivation and encouragement, so that way they could keep on doing it. Because when it's time for me to pick the MVP, I see a lot of us on there. So it's kind of hard.
Well, I mean, we had mentioned this before that we've done is we could have little contests where instead of giving just an MVP prize, we could give a prize for the best picture, you know, where we could have them do a plank or whatever, you know. It could be a funny plank or a plank somewhere in, the grocery store or wherever, you know, or whoever posts the best picture of themselves drinking water or whatever, right? And maybe if it's a competition, you know, then they might like it better. You know, once a week we could do it, you know.
Yeah, that sounds good.
So I have something that I got the other day, which is a list of different posts for every day that Anita does in her groups, her challenge groups. So some of them are a lot different than other things that I've previously done in the group, and some of them are seem really fun that we could maybe incorporate in there too, right? A lot of them are really creative, and I think people would enjoy posting on those. You know, they're just kind of silly. Kind of remember, Greg, how we used to do silly Saturday stuff? Yeah,
that's what I was kind of talking about right now. So,
and it literally lists it out. Monday is this, Tuesday is toss it out Tuesday, Wednesday is this, and it goes through all 30 days. So you could have a thing for every day of the 30 days that we're together.
So something that I do in my free challenge group, since I'm stuck at a light, I unmuted myself. I do Wacky Wednesday or Motivational Monday or Thirsty Thursday or whatever the case may be. And then I tag my challengers to have them post. So I'll post a picture of myself, and then I tag my challengers in it and have them post. And I pick, you know, silly things like sweaty selfies or whatever, and that has gotten some of them more engaged.
Could you give me your keys? Okay. So, Lisa, with this document that you have, are you saying that we should use that as is, or we just use it as a guide?
Either way. So I'm looking at it right now. So you have Marina Monday, drink so much water you should be a flotation device. Report how many ounces or cups you drink. Trash it Tuesday. Throw away some junk food. You show a picture of yourself throwing away a piece of something that you shouldn't be eating. Wacky Wednesday, we've all done at some point. Goofy gear anywhere. Throwback Thursday, before photo optional with your story. Flex It Friday, which is going to be your first flex. And then I know the last week she does another Flex It Friday. Saturday sunrise, sunrise workout, see how it changes your life. The next Monday is Man Candy Monday, a picture of a hot guy, Mimi, with a motivational phrase, which Amanda can give you lots of those, Greg.
Yeah, right. You can
Transformation Tuesday, progress pick. Workout Wednesday, Thursday, fave asset Friday. Shaco Saturday, Mix It Up Monday, which is a new scary recipe for you. iTunes Tuesday, what's your favorite workout song? Whole Foods Wednesday. I mean, like, she literally has things that I haven't seen before. Like, I think it kind of gets old with the ones that we always do, like, you know, motivational, talk about it Tuesday. She's got some really creative ones in here that might have a little bit more feedback to it.
Yeah, I'm good with that. And then I think we would just have to mix it up, though, right? Because, you know, if I'm assigned to post Man It Up or whatever, right? You know, I got to have liberty to change it, though, right?
Well, you could do, you know, man or woman it up. You know, like you could put like a lowercase WO and then like capitalize the MAN, and then have, you know, the men write or add in like sexy women actress memes or whatever, you know.
Okay, all women, post your bikini shots, right?
Right. But, you know, like some of these are, you know, I was looking through it the other day, and you know, try Tuesday, Woman Candy Wednesday. There you go, Greg. There's one that's called That Ass Though Thursday, which is funny. Fix It Friday, Suck It Saturday, a letter where you write a letter to all your haters who said that you wouldn't succeed at this, or like people who've body shamed you or something. Like it's very creative. I Want My Mommy Monday, you know. It's just different stuff that I've never seen before. It's just different than the like Motivational Monday, Transformation Tuesday, you know, What You Eat on Wednesday, all those things that we always do week after week.
Yeah, okay. How about you give those to Armando? Armando, can you update the schedule with those, or create some kind of new schedule that we can use for those, you know?
Yeah, I could do that.
Okay. I do think it's good. I want to keep like the what we love about coaching videos, though.
Absolutely.
I think, you know, that gives us, we're getting a lot of coaches out of the group, and I think that's important, right? I think we got to keep something about Shakeology once a week, you know, like why we love Shakeology, and then once a week about why we love coaching, you know.
And still have the welcome video and the exit video as well.
Yeah, that's important.
Yeah, the exit video is good because, you know, you say it on the third week, the last day of the third week, and then, you know, that gives us time to talk to all our people before the last week is over, you know, to at least get into a challenge pack. So
Right. Okay, well, yeah, let's try that this next round and see how it goes. I know, Amy, you're on, right? You're going to create the group this week, right?
Yeah, I'll create it. Anybody have any suggestions for a name? July.
Summer something.
What did you say? Bummer?
No, summer. Something summer.
Oh.
Instead of integrating July in it, because everybody knows it's July.
Wait, what's our group called right now? I can't even remember.
Fit by the 4th.
Fit by the 4th.
Did we do a jiggle free before? Like you could do jiggle free July instead of jiggle free June.
No, I don't think we've done that.
I like that one.
I did a jiggle free June for my free group. That's why.
That's what I did too.
But I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
it still has a J in it, so you could carry it over.
Yeah, I have a good picture for that.
But you know, jiggle is a G, right?
Well, you can change it.
Oh.
Change. We could be ghetto, you know.
That's okay. My husband just said, "Get rid of your junk, July."
Oh.
A junk-free
Good
July.
one.
Junk-free July.
There we go.
Doesn't
Have
matter.
Amanda find one of her little pictures for it, Greg.
See, that's why you're a coach. He comes up with,
At least he's useful. He's helping you.
see, he is.
Right.
Mine does nothing.
See, Lisa's does nothing.
Nothing.
Mine doesn't even know he's a coach. So
There you go. Take a picture of your junk Friday. There you go.
Bring it back, Greg. Bring it back home.
yeah.
I like that.
He's the one that's going to be dancing on the tables in Nashville.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got
And I'm going to
more
get
of
video coverage.
Okay, Lisa, tell us
I'll bring
about.
the GoPro.
Lisa, tell us about your shake and share thing.
Excuse me. Okay. So I have done these in the past with my coach. I did it months ago, and I have had really positive success in the past in turning over the people that I plugged into these groups into challengers. And I've even gotten, I think, 2 or 3 coaches out of it. So basically, the idea behind it is we've all had those people who refuse to buy Shakeology because of the price, right? They don't want to buy just a straight out bag for $130 of something they've never tasted before. And if you give someone a sample, sometimes giving them 1 to 3 samples doesn't necessarily show them what all Shakeology can do for them, or they don't necessarily have the most positive experience with it. Like I think back to when my coach gave me a single packet. There were no directions that came with it. He just like put it in an envelope and sent it to me. So I took it out, I put water in it, and I shook it up, and I put it in my mouth, and I spit it out instantly. And I swore it off for like probably 2 months. And then I kept seeing that all these people were using it. I'm like, okay, well, there has to be like something to it. So I asked him, you know, I'm like, okay, you gave me this stuff, and I swear it was the devil. And, you know, I don't understand. He's like, oh, well, you were supposed to put this in it and do this. And I was like, yeah, but you didn't tell me that part. So I feel like if you give people more of an opportunity, right, more days to try it, and you help them in making it, right, by providing them with recipes, they are more likely to like it, and then they are in turn more likely to purchase it as a challenge pack or even just as an HD order, worst case scenario. So we run it for 7 days. They're only going to get 6 packets because the first 2 days they're going to split 1 packet because, as some of you know, some people's stomachs don't necessarily adjust to having that much good stuff go in. It doesn't adjust very well. So the first 2 days you're going to split 1 packet, and then the rest of the days they each have their own packet. And you can either sell them through you if you have extra samples, or you can send them to your website. If you didn't know that there's a sample packet or package back there of 6 samples, which happens to work out nicely, they'll get 1 of each flavor. So sometimes if someone tells me they want to try 1 of every flavor, I automatically send them to my link and have them buy that way. That way they're already set up in my system. I already have them as a customer. I know that when they go to order, there's not going to be any screwy stuff. Like I know that it's going to automatically go to me. If they are more selective, and if I have like stock of it, I will send them the 6 packets and have them pay me through PayPal. So I can go either way. Now, because this is close to summit time that we'd be doing it, I'm probably just going to automatically plug people through my website instead. But if you're not familiar with that sample packet in your website, if you go to the Shakeology. Like if you click on where Shakeology is and it lists all the different options that you have, there is a 6-packet package that you can buy through there. So you would send them to that. Or
you can get it in the simple coach links too.
the coaching coach codes or whatever it's called.
Yeah. Yeah. I posted it in the chat. Well, it's saying it's a security process, security check required or something. But anyway, yeah, it's $29.95, and it's called the Shakeology Super Sampler.
Right. And so if I'm going to sell it to them, I'm going to charge them $30 too, because I can't necessarily like charge them more. I feel like that just seems kind of shady. So I might be biting a little bit off of shipping or whatnot, but in the turnaround, it kind of evens out. So basically what we do is it's run like a challenge group. I'll post daily something in there before they start. Like there'll be like a prep week, or not even necessarily week. I kind of condensed it down where they introduce themselves, or I talk to them about Shakeology, how to make the shakes. I'll include in there in the file section a recipe link for each flavor. So each flavor will have its own recipe, or each file attached to it. So recipes for strawberry, recipes for chocolate. So they have access to that. I'll talk to them about using a blender, or the option of just using a shaker cup, so that when they go to make that first shake, they're not totally clueless. They have like all the information laid out in front of them so that they have the best first shake experience, because sometimes they're not so great. And then I just kind of ask them to, one of the things before they start, like in the prep week, is, tell me how you're feeling, like on a scale of like 1 to 4 when it comes to like energy, when it comes to cravings, stuff like that. I ask them to, kind of list that out. And then at the end, I ask them the same questions and have them compare how they felt before and then after. And then, they'll post pictures with, their shakes or whatnot. And same thing, like they'll win like a little prize, it could be anything, that you choose. I think one of Sherry's customers that she added is the one that won for this group that we did. So she's going to get a shaker cup. And I think a shaker cup is kind of appropriate for it. But it's really cut and dry. It's like simple. It's just 7 days. And I'm planning on running it starting July 27th, which is going to be the last week of the month. I'm doing that purposely because it will end, what the heck's the date there? It'll end then on the 3rd, which sets you up for August for your challenge pack sales, right? So you should be set to go for the team cup, because all of you should be on a team, right? And your responsibility is to kind of follow up with the people that you bring. I'll run the group, which is cool, and I'll interact with your people, but like I am hoping that you guys will kind of follow what they're doing in there and really be interactive with them, and then talk to them about how they can, but I lay it out for them in the group, but like you want to have more one-on-one conversation with them on, how to save, or the most bang for the buck being a challenge pack. And obviously it's going to be the size drop at this time. So hopefully you'll get, a lot of challenge pack sales that way. And, what I found also is that if they didn't buy from me that following month, they bought from me the month after, or the month after that. And like I said, I've gotten a lot of coach conversion through these as well.
Hey, Lisa, so can you review the dates again? What date does it start?
So it starts on July 27th.
So that's a Monday?
A Monday.
Okay. And it runs through August the 3rd?
Yeah, that'll be the end date.
And when do they have to have their order in by?
That's the tricky part. So if you're doing it through you kind of have more flexibility, because you could express it if you had to or whatever. But see, I've normally done more of the shipping myself. Now, because I'm going to be sending people through my website, and I'm going to start pushing it basically right before we leave for Summit. So I would say you would want them to order by maybe the 21st. that should give them enough time to get it from Beachbody, don't you think?
Yeah. Order end date. Okay. And 21st. So if we back that up a week, yeah, really that gives us 2 weeks to promote it, right?
Right.
So is everybody good with that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we're promoting it as a, do you have any banners or anything
Yeah.
created for it,
Yeah.
Lisa?
Let me get my my screen share here.
Okay.
Bear with me, folks. Okay, wait, no, hold on because I switched my thing. Wait a second. That's not what I wanted. You're not seeing what I'm looking at right now, right?
Nope.
Okay, hold on. Not that it was anything naughty. Hold on.
Yeah, right. Never coming out of you, right?
Okay, where are you seeing this now?
Yes.
Okay, so this is what I used in the last one. This is how I promoted it. I'll send this, I can put this in the group for you guys. But this was like the verbiage that I used. This was approved through an ad, right? Because we all know that I never get approved for anything with my ads. And then I have two, hold on. This is the image that I use for the ad. This was approved. The only thing I did differently, last time I had the word free up above 7-day and everyone thought that I was giving them free samples. So I took that out.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's what I would have thought.
Right. I was thinking more of like free group, but yeah. So this is what I use as like an ad picture. And then you can also choose from, this was the banner that goes to the top of the page that I'll create. And I'll give you guys those too if you want to use them.
Awesome.
So you can just like swipe it and use it, or you can change it up, whatever you want to do. But I mean, we all know that you guys have heard how horrible of a shot I go with ads, and this was at least last month it was accepted. So hopefully it should be accepted again.
I'm
Now,
surprised
guys,
because it looks like it has more than 25 or 20% text.
no, they took it.
Oh, you're
They took
lucky.
I know, but and actually, like I said, the word free was like bigger, so I don't know. It went through. We'll see. It's kind of girly, so I don't know if you gentlemen want to use it, but feel free. Let's see.
I like the little purple flowers in there.
Well, I was trying to figure out like bullet points or whatever. So, I mean, do with it what you want. If you just want to kind of like use the idea behind it and make something your own, that's cool too. I'll create the group, and then, like I said, I will send you also the the post that I use, and if you want to use it or change it or whatever you want to do with it, I'll send you what I have. Just be sure you change the dates in there if you use it.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Okay.
You can just share the document with us, you know.
That's asking a lot for me to figure out how to do. You'll have to walk me through that too.
Call it back up. I'll show you right now.
Pull it back. Okay, wait, hold on. Here's green. This is a lot of technology for me. Okay.
Scary.
It is scary.
All right, let me move my little pictures. Where's this? I think it's off my screen. Can you scroll over to the right? Or maybe you see it on your screen. You see the little share button?
Yeah.
In the upper right?
Yeah.
Click on that.
Share. Okay.
And yeah, so it should give you a link. Oh no, get shareable link.
Okay, yeah. Okay,
Copy that.
copy. And now put it in our group chat.
Yep.
All right, tell me if this works here.
Yep.
Okay.
Can you open it? Can you open it?
Yes.
Yep, we got it.
Okay, cool. And then I will send the pictures to. Does anybody have any questions about it?
No, sounds good.
Cool.
Well, we can all watch another Power Hour training.
Lisa, what did you call it again?
I called it a 7-day shake and share.
Shake and share. Okay, thank you.
Sure. Right now, let's see here. Stop share. There we go. All right, I plugged in the, did you guys get the little pictures too?
The pictures?
Yeah.
Let's see. Yep.
Okay,
Awesome. Thank you.
sure. So use whatever you want. And
Can
like
we-
I said, I'll do the majority of the work. You guys just have to chime in and post your stuff about your shakes and like maybe the recipes that you guys like. And if you are going to send recipes, or if you're going to send samples to your people, if you aren't already doing it, make sure you send, like I have a letter that goes with mine, and I tell them how to find recipes online. You know, I'll tell them to like Google Shakeology recipes, and I'll also include like my top 2 favorite recipes in there. Instead of just sending them packets in the mail, they have the same experience that I did when I first got it. Like you want to make it as user-friendly as possible. So if you aren't already doing that, I suggest you come up with something and kind of, again, make it as easy for them to enjoy it as possible.
I normally send them like my recipes I normally use, and then I go to Team Beachbody website and go into their chart of what Beachbody has for Shakeology and just copy the link and send it through an email personally per person.
And then I also, I don't know, I think it was like 2 summits ago where Tracy Morrow did a thing with, I think it was Denise Needleman, on how to share Shakeology. And I don't know if you guys just send out your samples like plain like this, but they taught me like a nice little trick where you take a label and you put it here. So, because if you look on your Shakeology packet, it says visit Shakeology.com. So they're basically asking your customers to go somewhere else and not to you. So I put a label on every packet that I send out that says, love it. Order your 30-day supply at, and then I put my website on it. So I've covered up that little visit Shakeology.com. So I know that every time they look at a packet, if all of a sudden it tickles their fancy and they don't write to me to ask where to go first, I know that they have it in front of it, and it kind of removes the confusion from the equation. So that's just another little tip that I had gotten like maybe 2 years ago that I found very useful.
Yeah, I have all my favorite recipes, and whenever anybody orders Shakeology, like a challenge pack or whatever, I'll typically just send them my favorite recipes, you know, whether it's samples or they're ordering a challenge pack or Shakeology or whatnot, you know. So somebody, what's that?
They'll all be in the group, like there'll be a file for everything, but just make sure you direct them to that. Like when you add them and you're, you know, kind of like going back and forth with them about the group, make sure you remind them to check out the file section so that they can find those recipes easily.
So everybody should plan on creating their own events, right? Because you'll have to coordinate how they're going to get the samples, whether from you or they're going to order them online. I'm just going to send everybody to Beachbody because I don't want to deal with it. So
yeah, just because it's really close to Summit and it's a lot.
yeah.
I think I'm just going to plug people there. And again, it already sets them up as your customer that way. But if you can be as interactive with your people as possible, it would be great, just so that they get more of an idea of what you have to offer instead of me, right?
And then when will you create the group?
Well, let me look at my calendar here. I will create it probably the 19th or early on the 20th.
Okay, great.
So, question, because I haven't really. I know I've seen it, but I don't remember the price of this 6 packets. It's like $30.
30.
Yep.
So, would it be a good idea to just offer up front if they like it and they end up getting a challenge pack? You know, myself, I could refund the $30 since they basically invested on this Shakeology and now they're gonna get a challenge pack, so they could see that they're getting something back in in return. Or is that not a
You
good idea?
could. You certainly could.
Yeah, I mean, that's a nice, I never thought about that, but that's a nice little,
As a reward of because you're gonna get it back if they continue with Shakeology every month. So for them putting themselves out there to try these 6 flavors, being
Yeah.
in the group for 7 days, if they get a challenge pack, you refund them those $30.
Yeah, that's a good idea. So like at the end, just offer your customers, don't offer everyone in the group, just offer your customers, that you'll pay for their sample pack, their sampler, if they order a challenge pack.
Yeah, it gives them a push of because anybody would take anything free or any return, any refund,
right.
As a reward. So it's like a win-win both sides.
Yeah,
I like that idea. I've never thought about that. I like that.
cool. All right. Are you done, Lisa?
Yeah, I'm done.
All right. So now the super size workout group. So we want to start that. And again, if you guys didn't watch my video, that there's no Shakeology required. The only requirement is that you're doing size, right? That you purchase size. The prep week is going to start on the 27th. Okay. So then the official start would be the following week, which would be August the 3rd. But people can even, I figured we'll leave the enrollment open for a couple weeks so that anybody that's straggling or, people that want to sell size challenge packs in August and get Success Club points, that those people can still join the size group. So, so basically this is going to be a very large group because we're not just running it with our premier coaches, but we're opening it up to all Team Engage, right? So I'm hoping to get a lot of other coaches and teams to join us. So it'd be a very large group, probably 200 or 300 people in the group. Every coach that wants to invite people to the group just contribute $10 to me via PayPal, and that way we'll have several $100s that we can use for prizes. And speaking of prizes, what are some good ideas you guys have? I was thinking that, we can have everybody create their own size dance video and we can judge it and we can give that as a prize.
Yeah.
But what other, let's say we have a pot of $300, how do we want to divide up that money?
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Um,
And we don't want to save it all to the end. We want to keep giving them prizes every week, right? And maybe something else at the end.
how long is that group for? 30 days?
I don't know how long the size workout is. Does anybody else know?
Mm-mm.
I think I've seen people that were doing the test group or whatever. They said that it was only 30 days. But I think, I'm not sure, but I think it's only 30 days.
Kelly says 4 weeks. So, yeah, okay, let's assume that it's 30 days. Of course, ours will be longer, right? Ours will be whatever, 6 weeks or so. Okay, so we'll have a prize for best dance video. Do you guys see that Sarah won the $1,000?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. What else? What about best or most weight loss or you still want to do MVPs or?
You Then we could change the MVP to
Or
more specific.
Kelly says best costume. That might be interesting.
Greg would win that.
That's right.
How about instead of most weight lost, most inches lost?
Okay, I like that. It would have to be of certain body parts, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who knows?
I've done like
In your abs and your hips?
I've done Biggest Loser before, where you take a percentage of your weight, you know,
Yeah.
so you don't have to do pounds. That way, it's fair for everybody.
Yeah.
So we could do that.
What about most commented on video?
Say that again?
What about most commented on video? Like maybe the best video isn't necessarily the one that generates the most interest.
Oh, comments on videos?
Comments?
Yeah.
Then people could rig it and keep commenting on their video.
Nobody would do that.
You're right.
Just Greg, obviously, with that comment.
That's right. I'm already thinking of ways to do that. Yeah. What else? Well, we can think about it. Most likes. Yeah, that might be a good thing. Most likes.
You can
Do we want to do, Lisa, your same idea, your same document from Anita for this?
Okay.
I mean, if it's 30 days, we could, right?
Yeah. I'm actually getting that ready for Mr. Armando right now.
Okay.
Awesome.
Well, send that to me as well.
Okay.
So then that would be perfect because we'd already have a 30-day layout schedule. Of course, we're also going to have the official Challenge Prac guide that Beachbody puts out, right, with the size videos from Shaun T and stuff, which we could add in as well. What else? So obviously this is going to be huge for us. And if you guys haven't been around, if you're new coaches and you haven't been around for a major release like T25 or X3, I mean, your volume it'll really shoot up, especially if you have coaches below you, right? And teams that are below you. So one thing that you want to do is, you want to, be prepared for that, right? And you want to hype it up because, for your volume to shoot up, the number one reason that happens is not necessarily because customers are buying the program. It's because all the coaches are buying the program, right? So if you've got, and many of us could have 50 coaches below us, if a lot of them get the program, that's going to cause your team volume to really increase, especially on your strong leg, right? So definitely reach out to all of your discount coaches and your inactive coaches and tell them about this size group, right? Because this is a perfect opportunity to get those coaches re-engaged, right? So by you reaching out to them, you tell them about size, you tell them about this group, they're going to buy the program. That's going to generate more volume for you. That's going to, get them active again, right? Because we all want active coaches. At least, they're going to have 50 PB. And we get them into the group, and that'll get them mentally active with us again, right? So I think it'll be a good thing for us if everybody does that. So any other suggestions for the group?
I think we should use your video that you made on a daily basis. I think we should have to repost that.
I will definitely post that. I'm waiting for Armando's video. When's that coming?
Yeah, I haven't seen a lot from this group.
Yeah.
I might add.
Yeah, and I gotta say, some of the videos are pretty boring. When you guys are too good at, like Lisa, at just doing it straight,
Okay, listen, I kicked my baby multiple times in the making of that video.
That's what we wanted to see.
Well, I will get sent to DCFS if I videotape something like that.
Okay.
Not putting that on tape.
Right.
I mean, she might have bruises to prove it, but I mean, taping it.
Now, like, I would like to see Casey doing it on his crane.
Right.
That would be interesting with his hard hat on.
Right.
Yeah. Now that would win. Okay. So I guess that's all we have. Is there any other questions?
Wait, is Casey on right now on video?
Yeah, he's on his screen.
Okay. Wait, Casey? Hold on. Just a second, because Casey seems to think that I have these like crazy shoulders, and I just, for the record, Casey, see? No. Okay. There we go.
All right. He can watch the recording too.
Yeah, okay. Setting the record straight here.
All right. Well, thanks everyone.
I didn't hear a word you said.
Just rewatch it when you get home.
Yeah, we'll watch it.